I think what we wanted to do really explicitly in this version was bring some of the stories from our network of DataWise coaches who are out there in the world doing this work directly with practitioners, as well as teachers, school-based instructional coaches, and principals and other administrators to say, can you tell us a little bit about something in this step that might be either hard or messy for you, how you might have dealt with it, because that is the real advice, right? That's when you're a principal and you're thinking, how am I going to get people to share things about themselves, make themselves vulnerable, right? You've got advice in the book from principals who have done just that. The other thing that it allows us to do for the stories is it allows us to focus on some of those harder equity questions that Kathy was talking about before, where we asked our practitioners, can you tell me how you think about measuring what matters? Can you tell me how you think about whether there's a willingness to change in your organization? So rather than us telling people these are the questions that matter, we went out and we asked our network and to tell us, what do you think about that? So what I hope the stories can do is to give people a sense that there are real people out there doing this work. Everybody's listed with their own name and their picture. You know, they gave us permission to use that. So we're not making them up. They're not composites or vignettes. As we all know, we use a couple of those in the book as well, but you know, the stories are actually real people. So we want to, you know, make it clear that this is real work and that it's messy, that there are people out there who, you know, struggle with the same kinds of things related to, again, getting staff to be vulnerable, helping people realize that they are part of a system that has created the outcomes that are going on. So how do we change that? There's some hard work here, and that's, I think, what the stories help us to understand.